Hi everyone, welcome back to Plan with Nicole. Today I am setting up my dashboard spread for the week of December the 19th through the 25th, 2022. I am a few days late getting this set up. This is for my cross stitch and sewing planner, so my hobby planner. I am doing a dashboard spread, and because it's the week of Christmas, I really kind of went full out with the Doodlebug. I also want to mention that today only at scrapbook.com, you can save 15% off of Doodlebug Products, plus they have an extra 10% off through the 25th on their site. And I will have the code, which is Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, down in the description below, as well as an affiliate link. And I appreciate it if you use my link if you purchase anything. Now, I use Doodlebug all of the time. Doodlebug has been one of my very favorite companies for as long as I have been a scrapbooker. I don't scrapbook much anymore, but that is how I started out in the craft industry. And then I have obviously moved on to card making, if you follow my card making channel. And so that is my full-time job as a content creator, but I dabble in planning, as some of you know, and I also love cross-stitch and quilting. And my intention this year is to keep track of what I'm doing during the week and keep track of my projects. And this is a really fun way to do that. It does not take that much time to set up, and I have something pretty to look through and look back on. Plus, it really gives me a good idea of what I've been doing. I realize I'm somewhat extra, and this spread is super extra. You definitely don't have to add this much to your spreads. My number one product I would recommend from Doodlebug is their rainbow washi in all the patterns. There are stripes, diagonal stripes, polka dots like I'm using here. I will be using a stripe down in the lower left in a second, and they're gingham and scallop. They have them in all the patterns, and I use them probably on 99% of my spreads somewhere. I may not use anything else Doodlebug, but I almost always use some of their washi. I'm going to save that for my New Year's Day start. That actually is not available. The little Coco is not available. I think it was a last year product, a 2021 product. So is the truck. Keep in mind, you may see some Doodlebug products that are not available this year, but they're similar products this year. I will tell you, I did place an order for stuff, so it may be very much that next year when I'm planning, you're going to see some 2022 stuff on my 2023 planner spread. But I kind of dove into my collection of Doodlebug for some inspiration, just to kind of show you the look and feel of Doodlebug if you're not familiar with them, and hopefully provide some inspiration. Maybe you already have some Doodlebug product or some similar product, and to show what you can do with it. Now, I generally don't use anything dimensional in my planner, and I won't do it very often, but some of these stickers, these are dimensional stickers called Doodle Pops, so they do have some dimension. And then the Doodle Sprinkles, or the shape sprinkles, have like an epoxy on them. They are not that raised, but they do have a bit of dimension. And I'm using both on my spread today. I figured, why not? Let's just go for it. I love scene building, and so of course, this little Santa in his truck, I thought we'd do like a little tree farm along the bottom edge here. I will be whiting out some of the titles of the sections and things so that I can build my little scene, trying to figure out how to put my truck and trees and all of that good stuff on here. I removed him, I put him back, I removed him and put him back. So ultimately I decided to combine some of these dimensional stickers, the Doodle Pops, with some of the epoxy trees, or the little shape sprinkles, and some shape sprinkle snowmen. Some of these, the trees, the snowmen, I think the snowflakes, are all still available. I will link to anything that I'm using that is still available down in the description. And I will also link to the general Doodlebug category in case you're interested. Even if you're not seeing this on the 22nd of December, you can always, use that code through the 25th, the code Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, to save 10% off, which would be amazing. So I am just Gonna build a couple little snowmen, gonna add a bunch of trees. I love how it's starting to take shape. It took me a little bit to kind of get into it, but once I started adding things, I could really see it starting to develop into a cute little scene. And this happens to me a lot. I started here and then I move on to the right side of the spread, or vice versa, it doesn't matter, but that's how this went today. And then I had to kind of come back to this side and figure out how to make it work because I love this scene, but you will see me move on to the right side of the spread and it comes together pretty quickly and easily, and I struggled a little bit finishing off this. So I am going to go ahead and kind of fill the rest of this space with some snowflakes, and I think these are really, really cute. I would have used sticker snowflakes if I had some. I had used the rest of my sticker snowflakes last year for another spread that I did. I will link to that one down in the description if you're interested. You can check that out. I added a couple of label stickers here. Please keep in mind those are going to be making a little move in a little while. I am still going to use them, but I do move them around a little. It's a work in progress. And I'm moving some of my snowflakes up above the line. Now, something you cannot do with these epoxy stickers, and I know this because I tried, you really can't cut them in half. It cracked the epoxy and I ruined one of the snowflakes. I thought maybe I could keep them or contain them into the box like I do with a regular washi or paper or clear sticker, and you can't. So that is just something I wanted to mention. Now I am taking colorful boxes. I'm using a couple of different books from the Happy Planner today. And I'm going to then go to my sticker sheets, which are missing loads of stickers, but look how many stickers are still left. And honestly, I still had loads of stickers left when I'm done with this too. I tried my hardest to use them all, is what everyone's going to say. But I am using box stickers from the Happy Planner Colorful Boxes and Fun Brights sticker books. And I obviously tried to pick boxes that match the look and feel of the Doodlebug stickers. So you're going to see lots of kind of limey greens, reds, pinks, and blues. And I decided that instead of kind of leaving my days open, which I do a lot, and in my work and life planner, which I shared a day or so ago, and which I share weekly now, those sections are not filled like this is going to be. I need that for work-related things, and I am not even saying that every week in my hobby planner will it be full like this, but on a week where there's a lot of other things going on that I'm recording and keeping track of in my day-to-day planner, there's not a lot that I need to add here. I will do or attempt to do a little stitching every day, or quilting, or whatever it is that I'm working on, and I can record that very easily. So I didn't mind kind of creating a little mini scene within each day of the week. And I started each day of the week with a box, and then I built a little scene out of Doodlebug stickers around it, which was super, super fun, you guys. I had the biggest blast doing this, and I was very much inspired by the planning page I made for my cross stitch section for one of my projects, where I took a box and kind of broke down the sections with it. So don't be afraid to take an idea that you've already done and reuse that. So I had a little trouble figuring out my box situation, but we'll get it all squared away. Really fun and cute. These stickers are just happy. To me, they're just happy. They're very whimsical. I like all different styles. And so when you're creating layouts and spreads for every week, you can try out lots of different things and see what you enjoy and see what you like. I also really encourage you to try it, especially if you come from the world of paper crafting, like scrapbooking or card making or art journaling, where you may have used stickers from some of the other companies that aren't planner specific, like Doodlebug, or you like to stamp or, do collage or die cut or whatever, I encourage you to try that in your planning. It really is super fun. I do a tiny bit of stamping. I may do more as the year progresses. But I love kind of revisiting some of my favorite companies and seeing what kind of stickers they have that I can incorporate into my planning. Mostly the stickers and the stamping are my favorite because, as I mentioned, I don't want to add a lot of dimension to my planner. I don't want it to be the lumpy, bumpy, what I used to do for scrapbooking where there was tons of dimension. Do you guys remember when that was popular if you were a scrapbooker? But yeah, I really just try to keep it somewhat flat. But it is a fun challenge. I love, as I mentioned, playing with these. And obviously, I'm doing Christmas. But please check out the Doodlebug fall stickers. Those were some of my favorite. Plus they had some like bumblebee ones. I picked those up for the rest of my bee stitching I want to do. If you're a stitcher, you'll know Primrose Cottage has a bunch of cute bee charts, and so I got some of those as well. I've had those for a little while. I have some fun wintry themed ones for some winter spreads that I want to do in my planner. So they have a lot of really cute ones. Baby, farm, school. Gosh, you guys, every season. Oh, Valentine's. How could I even forget that? I cannot wait to see what they do for Valentine's this year because their Valentine's releases are always my very favorite. And so are their Americana ones. So just a little something to look forward to. So my planner spread is starting to take shape. I can kind of envision it now. I can kind of see how it's coming together. I decided to move my red box down here. You will notice I may not press it completely down when I move things, just in case I want to move them around until I'm pretty sure that I like where things are. I added a couple boxes to Friday. Maybe I can work on a couple projects. And just really having fun. It should be fun. It is fun. And trying to figure out and build these cute little scenes with the stickers, to me, it's a fun little challenge. I don't think I like that water sticker, but I do love the little penguin on his little iceberg. I think these little chipmunks or squirrels would be cute standing on top of this box. At this point, I really started bouncing around. I was kind of trying to build day by day, but then I started bouncing around a little bit. And yes, I completely forgot to do Monday. We'll come back to that. Oh, I like those little critters with the tree on Christmas Day. I think that's fun. One thing I noticed that I forgot, and I probably will go back, and when I share my After the Pen video, I wanted to add like a Merry Christmas sticker to Christmas Day, and maybe even a Christmas Eve sticker to the 24th. So those things may get added. And when we do a flip through for After the Pen, I definitely will share that. And I do think I will attempt to do a live with that here at the end of December. It won't be very long for this first one, but I would like to get in the habit of monthly just checking in, showing you, doing a flip through of the pages and showing you how they look all filled out. Because I've had some questions regarding, where do you actually plan? Where do you write things? And so I thought that would be a much easier way to kind of show you guys how I utilize the planners. Oh, I love, and also you can notice I put the little penguin peeking out from behind the box. I thought that was kind of cute too. I love finding ways to use them. For all my card makers who follow my card making channel, you will know that the hearts from Doodlebug are my very favorite thing. Don't ask me how many packages of hearts I just ordered from scrapbook.com sale. And then we're going to build a little tree forest or tree line around this one. And instantly, that made that box so much cuter. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, that just made that box so much cuter. And then I remembered that we do need to add something to Monday. And I like the little pink snowman. I think that would be cute there. I tried to not put two boxes of the same color right next to each other. You'll kind of notice that I tried to stagger them a little bit and really just challenge myself. So generally in the Doodlebug collections, there are a couple of different sticker options. So you'll notice I'm mostly working from probably what is considered the smaller sticker sheet. I'm not exactly sure what that one's called. The bigger ones I'm not using quite as much, are called icons. They're not that much bigger though. Okay, I found this Oh What Fun in the Happy Planner Christmas Joy sticker book. I think you can still get this or get a lot of the stickers from this in a sticker book. I've seen it at Michael's. I will link to that down in the description below. But the colors in it matched so well with what I was doing. I loved it that there was the addition of blue. But I don't really like the orientation of the words. They're vertical or stacked, and I want them to be horizontal to take up a little more room and to work with my scene on the left side of the spread. So I cut them apart, and I'm just going to kind of build them out right here. And I mean, I love it. Instantly loved it. I think it works really, really well. And happy with this because it matches. I love finding things that work together. I love the kind of mixing and matching and the creativity that goes into planning. I think I mentioned this in another video, but it should be fun. So I am going to dive into a crafting sticker book a little bit, and I do know that I don't know, but I'm almost certain that Miss Maker is not available. I will be very excited to see what they do for Miss Maker in 2023, the Happy Planner. But I do have these sticker books and I love the stickers, so I am going to utilize some. I loved this new start sticker in blue. Could that be any better? I am going to do a new cross stitch start on Christmas Day, so I stuck that right by the box. And then I really kind of flipped through here and played around with my stickers. Trying to figure out some things. This is about the point where I loved everything about my spread, but the upper part of the left side. And I don't want to completely cover it because it is going to allow me to have some lists. Those things that I want to do this week, I can kind of list them out here, like errands or things to buy, whatever will help me basically with my floss tube video for this week. Some of that will go on here as well. So it's really a lot of flipping through the Miss Maker book. I am a sucker for phrase strip stickers or sentiment strip stickers. And so I already used New Project, but I think I want to use some other stickers, but I just couldn't decide. So I'm like playing around, and I do end up coming back to this, but I loved this long phrase, and I thought, wouldn't it be cute to stack several of these right above Oh What Fun? And so that's kind of what I ended up doing. Any day spent crafting is a good day. I think we could all agree to that, no matter what craft it is. Planning, for me, card making, cross stitching, quilting, all of it. I love crafting. It kind of feeds my soul. Then I found Enjoy the Little Things, and I thought that would be cute up here. I don't really have anything I wanted to fill in this section. I had left it empty up until this point, and I thought, I just don't feel like I need it this week, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and fill it with some more stickers. And I thought that the phrase kind of helped balance out all of the boxes and images and icons we have. And then I went to my bigger icons sticker sheet and I added this snowman, but it doesn't fill the box the way I'd like it to. And they had another snowman, and I thought, you know what? Let's just pick those up and let's center the phrase and then put a snowman on either side. But I am going to have to end up whiting out the days of the week, which is part of the reason I put that sticker over there anyway, because I was like, oh, I can just cover it up. I don't have to white anything out. But I did, and I will say I end up just loving this little box. I think it's kind of the perfect little finishing touch. I like that it's a phrase. So there's a little phrase on the right side, and then of course the bigger one over on the left. I do think I am going to, I kept trying to use Create. Create is not working. I think it's because the blue is a little different. And while I don't mind it, it's the same blue I used for New Start on the right side. Right next to the border washi tape is a different aqua, and it's just too close together. So I decided we're not going to use that. I'm also going to lift up my label stickers. I added a couple more phrases above "Oh What Fun." I absolutely love them. I added my label stickers up at the top. So we have Eat, Sleep, Craft, Repeat. We have Creativity is Messy and I'm Very Creative. I kept trying to use Create. I just needed to stop trying to make that happen. You know, stop trying to make fetch happen from Mean Girls. I needed to stop trying to make Create happen. So I decided instead, let's just fill this section with more snowflakes and really make the whole bottom half of this spread the scene. The scene with kind of a title and subtitles and still plenty of room to write up above. And once I kind of let go of what I thought I had to do in this section, it came together super, super quickly. Sometimes you just have to let go of your preconceived idea and just let the process happen. And I really love this. So this is way stickery. I know that. This is way more stickery than what I normally do. And I did have one of my little epoxy stickers went flying. I had to go rescue it. But I love it. I love it. Not every week is going to be like this. And I will tell you, even with some of my more simple spreads, this one went together faster than a lot of those. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm really looking forward to filling it out and writing in it. Always my favorite part. I absolutely adore it. Now, I do think the little boxes up there need a little icon, don't you? Because it really will match the rest of the spread. So I decided to do little hot cocoa mugs by each of them. And I love it. I think that's the perfect little finishing touch. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. The supplies I used are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again here next time. Bye!